Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Maron Adiansa. My name 202401200015. In this video, I will explain about democracy in China. This is my summary in the form of a PowerPoint of the report assignment that I made, because if I explain using the report that I made, it will take time. So I made a PowerPoint. Okay, so we can see my PowerPoint. Democracy in China. We continue in slide 2, introductions. China is a single-party state under the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, which has full control over politics and governments. Although the government claims to be implementing democracy with Chinese characteristics, its political system remains authoritarian with no oppositions or multi-party elections. China's political history evolved from an imperial system to a republic, finally becoming a communist state in 1949 under Mao Zedong. Mao's era was marked by policies such as the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolutions that caused great chaos after Mao Zedong introduced economic reforms, but politics remains controlled by the CCP under Xi Jinping's leadership. Controls on political freedoms, the media, and society have been tightened. Despite China's economic power and political stability, civil liberties and human rights remains limited, making it an authoritarian state. Okay, we move uh, key points of China's government system. Point 1. Form of governments. Socialist republics, one-party system under the Chinese Communist Party or CCP authoritarians. Point 2. Government structure. President Xi Jinping as head of state and CCP Premier Li Qiang runs the administration. National People's Congress, the legislative body subordinate to the CCP. Point 3. Political system. CCP monopolized power, no oppositions, indirect elections, stage, censorship of media and internet. Point 4. Centralized governments. Central government control province, but Hong Kong and Macau made more flexible system. And the last one, point 5, sorry, capitalized socialist economic with limited free market, tight control over society, high digital surveillance, and social inequality remains large. Okay, slide 5. Key points of China's electoral system. Point 1. One-party system. China is led by the Chinese Communist Party (CCP) as the sole ruling party, so there is no political opposition. Point 2. Indirect elections. The people do not direct elect national leaders. Elections are only held at the local, village, or country level, while the nation leader is elected by the CCP-controlled National People's Congress, or NPC. Point 3. Strict candidates selections. Candidates who runs must be approved by the CCP, so there is no free political competitions. Point 4. multi-level process. Local representative elects highest-level representative in stage until finally the NPC elect sorry elect the president of China's continuous strict government control. The government closely monitors elections, and the results are often pretended, so the people have no significant influence in electing national leaders. And the last one, not a democracy system. This electoral system does not reflect democracy principle because political decisions are made by the party, not the people. Okay, slide 7. Key point of political participations in China. Okay, limited elections. Citizens can only elect representatives at the local, village, or country level. The elections of national leaders are carried out by the nation's People's Congress or NPC, not directly by the people. Restricts freedoms of speech. Criticism of the government can lead to threats, intimidations, or arrests. The media and interests are technically controlled by the governments. Prohibitions on oppositions and political activists. Opposition parties are banned only the GCP is in power. Organizations that demand political freedoms can be constrained, traced, and banned. Membership in the CCP. The only way to participate in political is to join the CCP. Political decisions remains controlled by the party elites, no ordinary members. Key point on human rights and civil liberties in China. Liberties in China, sorry. Okay, freedom of expressions in restricted. Okay, criticism of the government is strictly censored. The internet is controlled through the Great Firewall, blocking sites like Google, Facebook, and YouTube. No freedom of the press. All media outlets must submit to the CCP. Journalists who cover sensitive issues can be arrested or censored. Human rights abuse. Muslims in Xinjiang are subject to mass detentions, forced labor, and indoctrinations. Pro-democracy activists in Hong Kong are being suppressed as the 2020 national security law was enhanced. Tight control on civil liberties. Criticism of the government can result in imprisonment or forced disappearance. Individual rights are being sacrificed for political stability. Key points of democracy challenge in China. Dominance of the Chinese Communist Party or CCP limited democracy. People do not have full political freedoms. Elections are only held at the local level with thorough control. Restrictions on freedom. Freedom of expression and press are regularly restricted. The Great Firewall censors information from abroad. Political opposition is prohibited. Criticism of the government can lead to representations, social inequality, and corruption. And economic growth in thrived, but social inequality remains high. You can read this one, and I will continue for the conclusions. China has enjoyed political stability and rapid economic growth under the leadership of the Chinese Communist Party or CCP. However, political freedom is limited. People cannot direct elect their leaders, and criticism or government in surprise. Improvements include increased freedom of expressions, electoral reforms, and protections of human rights to make China more democratic without such defines stability and economic progress. Okay, thank you. This is my last slide, and I hope you can understand what did me to explain to you, and thank you.